Susan works in an oral surgeon's office in Ellsworth, Maine, where I happened to meet her. We're speaking of Susan's animal adoptions and how they evolved.
I have 2 rescue kitties, both from Skowhegan, and I have a rescue lab who comes somewhere near Springfield. We have no history on the lab. Kitties are from a friend in Skowhegan who lives near the Humane Society. People drop their animals after hours and she rescues them before they're brought in. It's not a no-kill there. So she has had many, many. The kitty I have at home was 10. The mother came to her pregnant, and she had 6 babies. And they brought the babies to our house, and we chose Kitty. And then the other one, after I lost my Russian blue, she had found this beautiful, fluffy, ragdoll-like orange kitty, very shy, and thought of me, and waited a little bit of time before she told me.
Wisely.
Yes, and then told me, and I actually brought it home when my husband was away on business.
Compassionate subterfuge.
Yeah, and the poor little thing, he hid under the bed for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Very
sure.
traumatized.
Sure.
Fur was falling out, but he's gorgeous.
Oh.
He's a light marmalade with aqua blue eyes. And definitely ragdoll because he can be flat as can be.
Is this your first round of rescues?
Pretty much. Yeah, the lab before was purchased. And we decided we wanted to rescue one the second time around.
Yeah.
We took over a dog whose owner had died, and we've been to the Humane Society before, but not real rescue like this.
Yeah. It's interesting, at least to me. I mean, I was going to call this whole project, instead of animals in need, I was going to use the term at-risk animals.
Hi.
Oh.
I'm Becky.
But I decided that there are a lot of animals in need that weren't exactly rescued. I mean, might have gone to a shelter if someone hadn't taken them in, and someone had died and they had no place to go, and the family wouldn't take the dog in, or things like that.
Well, and that happened to us. It was Steve's aunt, and we inherited a 36-pound Shih Tzu.
Oh, wow.
Obese. Couldn't even walk. Looked like a potbelly pig.
Oh, my.
And we got her down to 20 pounds. And she actually was before children. She was diagnosed with Cushing's disease. We had her in Boston at Angel Memorial. She had a good life, but she died from a tumor.
So
I guess she was a rescue, too.
So is this a way of life that feels nourishing not only to the animals, but to you and your husband?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many unwanted animals. So, and we had actually thought with our last lab, Chocolate Lab, of breeding her because she comes from quite a nice line. And our daycare provider said, there's so many unwanted. Think about it before you do that. So we said, no, we'll fix her. And she'll be the only one. And then we lost her, so we decided we'd do a rescue.
Yeah. Oh,
Luckily, the black lab that we got from Lincoln, up in Lincoln, it's a no-kill shelter. She'd been there for over 2 months.
So that's...
And, we saw her and fell in love with her. She was a challenge. She was an 85-pound puppy. No training. I don't think she'd ever been inside. She didn't know to look out a window. She didn't know how to back up. She plowed through everything. She was very rough, but we worked and worked, and now she's a great dog.
So does your whole family do it, or is it you and your husband?
My son's in college now, so he's kind of removed.
Well,
but we have our limit, too. I mean, that's 2 cats and a dog. We live in town. We're in Bangor, so we don't have a lot of room.
Right.
If I had more room, I'd have more animals.
Thank you, Susan, so
Oh, you're
much.
welcome.
My name is Maggie Davis. I make videos and podcasts on behalf of animals in need. Maggie S. as in Sam Davis at gmail.com, 207-266-7673. This has been an Open Wide the Door audio presentation.